The Hedge Chronicles Barkscrolls, Honeymoon the 18th, 2021. It was Jarl Hammerhand's birthday, an excellent reason for Illyria, the new court poisoner, to conjure up the irresistible lure of cupcakes. Gathering in Lilac City, it was the first time Fae had come together in the Barony of Seasons since before the long winter. The more serious reason for their gathering was that Illyria had used one of her enchanted items, the Books of Fairy, to research clues on where to begin questing for the High King. Upon inquiring within, she found a dragon-scale parchment impenetrably shut with a wax seal and a mysteriously coded note with a series of numbers. As they coalesced in Valley Mission Park, several new faces appeared from the woodwork. An Ifrit called Pooja, a Dokalfar called Aelin, one questionable fellow in black, a knocker named Thatiker, and lo, a human drawn by a wayward note that had gusted from their hand, which they followed into the Fae's circle. Enlisting the help of those present, a search was undertaken for the flyaway note, found where it had landed at the trunk of a tree. It was determined that someone had lost their way to the gather, and another Fae hunt ensued, eventually finding the internet imp and a scroll case he meant to deliver. Inside were several things: the blueprints for the Fiero Energetic Converter Rod, a broken Kingwood wand, a wand stand, and a form of fire parchment. Illyria and Phoenix learned the motions of the form, while the knocker had begun to try to decipher the blueprints.
Knocker magic, this is ancient times. Someone was really into steampunk. As long as we have the same, we have the grip, we have the module right here, we have the tip, we have the capacitors in here, and we have the stand.
With the help of Phoenix's Kitsune crystals, Gunther's copper wire, and some other bits and pieces, the group managed to rebuild the converter wand, or at least a remodel. Narmaeth, the elven scholar amongst them, had come to the conclusion with Illyria that the form of fire was meant to raise fire elemental energy in order to charge the Fiero wand, and so the two of them began fulfilling the motions of the form, and then the Ifrit joined, and soon the entire circle of Fae were imbuing the wand with the energy they had collectively raised. Pointing the powered-up rod at the dragon-scale parchment, finally the wax seal was not so impervious to heat, and soon melted enough to allow the paper to become unsealed and read. The City of the South. In the torchlit city of Faerie that flames on the brow of the south, the spear that divideth the heart is held in a brazen mouth. High kings have sought it, great queens have sought it, poets have dreamed, and ever louder and louder the flame-white laughter of Arius streamed. For kingdoms shaken and queens forsaken, and high hopes starved in their drouth, these are the forces of blaze on the walls of the city that lightens the south. As she shared the contents with those gathered, they discovered that it spoke of a mysterious city of the south where fairy treasure was hidden. Even the knowledgeable Jarl had not heard of the long-lost locale, but now every Fae was determined to find out how this was related to the High King.
Hello friends, this is Gunther Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the Fairy family. Safe travels!
Now, if you want to do it fancy like, you do it like this. Alright, so...
Oh great, you let the knocker do it. Now it's only going to work on Tuesdays.